Alright, hello everyone. How's it going? Welcome to another Beyond Our Reason replay cast. So this is a 3v3v3v3. So there's 12 people in total, so it's quite a big game. And I'm excited. I'm prepared, hopefully. It's not too long. I mean, it's pretty long. But we'll get right into it. So, on the blue team, we have Captain John playing as Armada, building a bot lab. We have Tifon playing as Cortex, building a bot lab as well. And then finally, we have Flo building some wind generators. And they are in the north. So in the east, for pink team, we have Bogdan playing Cortex. We have, we have Ragana playing Cortex as well, going for a bot lab. And we have PTAQ playing Armada, building a bot lab, as he should. Armada is superior. For the warm colors team, the red team maybe, we have Teddy playing Armada, building a bot lab. We have Salties PL playing Armada, building a bot lab. And finally, we have Behetest, I don't know how to say that, Cortex, building a bot lab as well. Finally, in the west, for the green team, we have Eco Noob, never mind, playing Armada, building a bot lab. What was I even going to say there? I don't know. We have Firestorm playing Cortex, building a bot lab. And last, but certainly not least, we have... Dude, is that Z a D again? I'm going to say Zekris. Sorry, I'm going to pronounce the Z. We have Zekris playing Armada, building a bot lab. So yeah, this is quite an interesting map. This is, what, Crescent something? Crescent Bay, version 1. So, essentially, all the teams start on different islands. There's lots of mines scattered around. Each island has their own geothermal plant. Then we have this little island in the middle that has some mines. And I don't know, is this like a super mine or whatever? A super mech spot? Can you put like multiple mines on there, or is it just aesthetics? I'm not entirely sure. And then of course we also have these little islands down on the bottom here. The wind speed, the low is 2, the high is 20, so quite a good average there. Definitely want to be building wind generators, but also batteries too. Oh yeah, and if you like content like this, I'd recommend for you to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot. I would say if I would want to go bots or vehicles, I would say bots, just because the terrain is so hilly. Hoverboards, dude, I always say that. Hoverboats, not bad at all. But the bad thing is they are a little slow for a map that's this big, and this, rocky. I would struggle seeing them work well, actually. So I'd say bots are definitely the best play here. Do we have anyone going vehicles? I don't know if we did. This is the bot lab. I don't think we have anyone going vehicles. Which is good, we we don't want to hamstring our teams here. Who do I think is going to win? Well, I would say it's actually pretty close in terms of levels. I didn't announce the levels just because there's so many. Yeah, I would say they're evenly spread out. And alright, we already have PTAQ expanding, just like it did in the last match. If you didn't see that, the one on the Europe map, expanding very quickly into the southern team's island, just with some Pee-wees and his commander building a forward base and a radar. Let's go. Radars are too good. Radars are OP. Please nerf. Please nerf. So poor Ted is his mining ability has been decreased. He had 3 mines that were destroyed by this invading force. How terrible. It actually looks like Ragna is also invading as well. So Teddy is coming under fire here. Actually already down to 62%. But it doesn't look like it's going to be reduced to more than that. PGQ has gotten a laser tower out, and he still has a small force of 3 Pee-wees. Will this be enough for this? What, 6 Pee-wee force? Can I count? I can't. It's 7 Pee-wee force. I don't know. One's already down. almost 2 going down. So Teddy just decides to sacrifice a unit there. We have Behest. Is that supposed to be Behest? Is that how? Oh, please, I don't know. Already taking the middle island, but coming under fire from this warrior that's being held up by the comm. Gonna be able to take down this light laser tower, although we do have another one coming up. In terms of invasions in other places, Flo is probably looking to invade this eastern island, the pink island. How horrible. How could he? PJQ has set up his base here, attacking Teddy with his peewees, doing actually a lot of damage here. And Teddy goes down already. Now, of course, since this is a team game, he's still going to be able to move his units around. But that's 1 health point off the orange team, the red team. I don't know. There's so many diverse colors just in this one team. We have red, yellow, and orange. But yeah, that's rough. And his teammates didn't even care either. You know, Salty sending no units to help. Neither did Behest. Huh. PJQ also coming under fire here though, down to 30% and dropping quickly. PJQ may be getting a taste of his own medicine, but he's actually at 8% and not even retreating. There he goes. He's running away. Almost gets hit by that rocket there. That would not have been ended well for him. Barely dodges those 2 rockets. I don't know why he doesn't just retreat his commander all the way, but he is slowly climbing in HP. Oh, okay, he has some reclaim bots coming to help revive him. Radar tower goes down as Behest helps his teammate. Well, for a little bit. That attack actually didn't go well for him at all. These AKs, not too effective. But we also have Ragna coming in on Teddy's eastern flank with some rocket bots. Not too effective against these peewees though. Although once they get set on the buildings, I think they'll be quite good. Maybe trying to take out this bot lab here. Yeah, PJQ's forward base isn't looking too hot right now though. Oh, also, Zekris captured the middle island. It looks like he's only putting 1 metal extractor on there, so I guess it's just for aesthetics. The big spot. Ragna. No, poor rocket bot. Teddy, how could you? You killed your own man. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much over for Teddy. He doesn't have any engineer bots, and his bot lab is down. So unless his friends gift him units, which I don't think they're going to do because they have not helped him very much in the past. Yeah, that's going to be about it for Teddy. Never mind. He has a soul construction bot back here making some solar collectors. Good job, buddy. But yeah, that's about it for Teddy for now. Actually, there's another one up here building a radar tower, so yeah. Looks like Salty and Behest are... I feel so stupid. I know I'm saying that wrong. There's no way I'm supposed to say it that way. But whatever. I don't care. Yeah. The red team, I'll just say that. The red team is trying to push back PJQ. But we have some Blade Wings coming in here, stunning these poor rocket bots. Not like they're too effective anyways. But yeah, they're feeling the pain. They're feeling the pain, and Behest just leaves them out to dry. Again, dude. He just does not care. Yeah, but they really need to hold this ravine. This is what's really going to help them right here. Don't get in the ravine, obviously, because he has a lot of units, so he doesn't want to clump them up. Although PJQ and Ragna have lots of units, so yeah, it's going to be quite a fierce fight here. But just Jethros? Why are Jethros on the front line? I mean, I know the Blade Wings were there, but there's no reason they need to be this far forward with no force in front of them. Ridiculous. Behest making a small push with some AKs, decides and thinks better of it and retreats. Lots of rockets coming in here. Oh, taking out, what, 3-4 reclaim bots? Yeah, it's not looking too good for Team Red, I have to say. He keeps splitting his forces up, putting weak units on the front line. I just don't know what his plan is for this. Ragnar's actually built a bot lab here. That is why they are able to produce so many units. Again, Salty just leaving his units here to die. And then Behetest invading with like 5 AKs and a thud. Not going to do too much against this large army. He is actually putting all of his army into this ravine. And of course they're getting slaughtered. He just doesn't have the numbers advantage. Although Ragnar is actually pushing way too far forward with these AKs, causing them to, become encircled by enemy AKs and laser towers and enemy thuds. So Ragnar actually loses a decent chunk of our army. Everyone is actually quite reduced in their army size. I don't know if bots can go around here. I kind of doubt it. I was just thinking of a plan. Maybe they could have gone around back here. But they probably already would have done that if they could go around that way. Now the onus is on Ragnar to defend this ravine from Salty. Finally pushing up forward with, only 3 warriors. These two, I thought these construction bots were also warriors. I don't know. They're just having fun. They're not even healing their allies, so I don't know why they're going up here. But yeah, they're supposed to be healing, but that you can't heal with their moving. Yeah, anyways, these warriors are going to die. This construction bot is maybe going to make it. Oh, rocket coming in. Oh, it tags him in the back. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. As someone would say in some cartoon show. I don't know. So we have Flo invading easterly. Easternly? I don't know. Ragnar is trying to defend this ravine. But yeah, he's gotten a foothold on this island, so I don't know what that means for the attack down here. That's going on down here. If they'll pull out or not. They've already done significant damage to this southern red team. Bogdan needs to help defend his base, but he's made a lot of artillery and some riot tanks, so he could help with he could help his team here. What level is he's 21? So I don't know. Yeah, we have the Flow coming in here, killing some poor thuds, some poor thuds. Oh, so sad as their armor gets destroyed. Smoke starts pouring out of them, and eventually they blow up. We have Behetest coming around south, around this mountain, and attacking, flanking his enemy invaders. PJQ's commander is put under some duress here, dropping below 20%. But it looks like he will be able to survive that. And Salty's building some mines and some beamers. And he's building an advanced bot lab. Although they're definitely not out of the water yet, as we have Eco Noob coming in here with another invasion into the red island. The green team is actually looking quite good, especially because they have this, island. They have fresh armies ready to invade here into an already weakened team. Looks like someone's making an Air Force up here, which is great. Yep, we have Captain John, our matey, building some Air Force. Actually, I really like that shot. I don't like this. Stop pinging me. Stop pinging me. Yeah. So obviously, we need Bogdan to come help his team here. He has some Blade Wings coming in. How much? Yeah. Ragnar? Why do I have trouble saying it now? Ragnar is going to be looking to defend this ravine. And honestly, yeah, they're actually not looking too bad, even with that beachfront on their island. Beachhead on their island, oops. Beachfront. Yeah, you want to get some beachfront property, playing bar. I love the beach, man. Some Dragon's Teeth coming up here. Yeah, not able to protect anything, really. Salty's commander is just right up here. What? Why? Okay, he finally realizes. He's like, oh, my commander's under attack. I better move him out. Teddy, rebuilding here. Already built another bot lab. He may be able to come back with a surprise attack. But PTQ is about to discover that Teddy is still alive. And Teddy is actually reclaiming a Cortex Commander wreckage. I guess that is from Ragna? I didn't see that, I'm sorry. Sometimes my casting skills are inadequate. Sometimes they're good, but that is rare. Ragna actually coming down here into Salty's base with a lot of thuds, killing this advanced bot lab, so we don't have a tier 2 coming up. On the other parts of the map, I don't know if anyone else is tier 2. Yeah, it looks like Eco Noob has tier 2. And then we also have Firestorm with tier 2. And then... Okay, so everyone on the green team is tier 2. Green team is looking quite good. They have the middle island, they have fresh armies, and... yeah. It's not too bad for them. Did we have PTAQ's commander go down? Yes, we had PTAQ's commander go down here. Of course I missed it. Obviously. Why did I be able to cast not inadequately? But yeah, Teddy ended up getting wiped out in the process. Actually, the whole red team got wiped out. So the southern island is now for anyone's taking. Green is looking the strongest here, but the purple pink team already has a beachhead here. They have quite some some forward bases here. So they have a decent amount of the island. So it's now well, technically it's a 3v3v3, but it's kind of like a team three-way free-for-all, essentially, which never ends well, right? Someone always comes out of a three-way feeling cheated. Who that will be this time, I don't know. So let's see, PJQ, he has his advanced bot lab. We have Ragna building their advanced bot lab, and then we also have Bogdan with a tier 1 vehicle and tier 1 air. He's not producing in either of them. Yeah, Bogdan is definitely, I don't want to be mean, Bogdan's having a hard time keeping up with the rest of them. I don't know what his plan is. I don't know why he's not helping his team. It looks like he's building a tier 2 vehicle plant, so that's good. Alright, we have Flo here, still on tier 1 no, he is on tier 2. But he only has a tier 1 bot lab. I guess, does he have like tier 2 somewhere else? Yeah, I don't know. He's building tier 2 stuff, but he's on tier 1, so I'm not sure. Or wait, I'm so confused. No, you can't build. Yeah. He's on tier 2 stuff. Okay, look, wait. No, I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. Looks like this island was divided 50-50 between the two teams, although green is actually invading now, so maybe it wasn't an agreement and more a temporary forestallment of absolute carnage. Lots of pyros coming in here, and there's no army in this base, really, in this island at all. So these pyros are going to be able to march right through, unless they just want to be killed by laser towers, maybe? I don't think they do, though. I think they really do want to kill these laser towers. Although, actually, no, there are 3 zippers here. No, 4 zippers. Well, there's 2 now. And they're able to do... Actually, they killed some units. They killed some units, not gonna lie. Oh, absolutely just got decked by a mortar shot, though. So, yeah, that didn't last long. And then, this bot lab producing a singular thud, and that guy's gonna be retreating. Yeah, I don't know if the purple pink really have an army. I know Bogdan has units. There are some units up here, but not enough to take on these mortars and pyros. It's a pretty good army, and I guess there are some Zeus bots as well. Able to do some electricity stuff. Oh yeah. Although actually a lot of pyros are dead. I only see 2 right here. 3. There's 4. I guess they're whatever. Oops. I think that's something from my keyboard. It's static now. Whatever that could mean, I'm not sure. But I do know there's some advanced fusion reactors here, and they did a good job placing them. There's nothing else around them. EcoNoob is also building shipyards, a level tier 2 shipyard. Only problem, I don't know if ships can cross over here on this shallower water. I don't know if they're able to. I think maybe they are. I think they are. I think it has to get one level shallower for them not to be able to. We also have green simultaneously invading this island on the north, which is kind of odd. Well, I wouldn't say it's super odd, but I kind of would have waited. I would just put my full force into protecting this southern island and then just attacking into here. But then I also understand not wanting to let this northern team grow too strong, right? You don't want to just leave them alone the whole time, because that's how these guys got so strong. They were just left alone the whole time. And that's how this side got so weak, because they've been fighting the entire game. We do have PTAQ with a counterattack with some Zeuses. Zeus on Zeus. Ooh. I don't think these guys are going to be... Oh, wait, no. Big paralyzed because one Zeus died there. So, actually able to wipe out probably all of these mortar bots. Yeah, I mean, the stun is for, like, a long time. So, all these mortar bots are going to be wiped out. That really stalls Green's attack force here. Now they don't have anything, actually. They have this one Zeus running away. And this one here as well. Did you see that? Violently shaking into the ground. Twirling around. Bogdan still static. Not helping his team. As far as I can tell. Yeah. Forseer. I don't know what that word means. Yeah, I also kind of thought the map was going to be a little bit bigger, but it actually seems quite small. It is 24 by 24 though. I guess just because there's so many players on it. But you know, you have the dead space with all this water. You have the dead space with the mountains. So it really kind of adds up, I guess. Green actually bombarding this Moho mine with a... What was that? What the heavy? I thought that was with a mortar shot. Maybe that was with the rocket bot though. I don't know. Heavy rocket bot. Why would you build that? What a nerd. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please. Yeah, blue team just happy to not take part in any of the action. Now the bad thing about the blue team is green is actually staying pretty static right now. I mean, they are invading with some small forces, but it's not too big a deal. But if they do manage to conquer pink team, take this whole island, maybe start invading up here, they're going to have a lot more resources than blue team. And the reason I'm focusing on that is because it's good that they have fresh armies and everything. But you also have the trap of being passive too long. And then you're behind in resources. I mean, they already are behind in resources, but, you know, they will have that immediate advantage if green comes out of this victorious with purple. It just reminds me of Risk. You know, you can sit in Australia for the early game, but if you start sitting in there too long into the late game when there's few players left, then you're going to have a hard time because you're not producing a lot of units. You're not producing a lot of numbers. But kind of to go more on a tangent on Risk, however much I love that game, when people start getting good and like playing it a lot, like not just as a fun like 3 times a year thing, like when I do like the online matches, it's not fun because the game isn't really designed well. It just ends up with a stalemate with everyone just building up numbers, and then eventually someone just like, you know, Sudoku's on someone else, and the game just ends. So yeah, Risk, I used to like it a lot. It's fun playing with like family and friends, but like online, not fun at all. But look at all these pyros coming in. Speaking of a risky strat, haha, got him. Not really, actually. Well, it's decently risky. They're getting roasted here. Pyros, their health, it's not the best, which is odd, you know, because they're a frontline unit. I guess they're just like under like a shock category, so they don't. Or would a shock unit have a lot of health? I would say not, right? A lot of health, a lot of damage, and fast speed. Yeah, that's kind of a little bit overpowered. Not to overuse that word, but you know. We got these rangers shooting some missiles down on this poor Moho mine. It's just getting bombarded. Well, actually, it also has oh my gosh! Look, these these missiles explode in the air. Wow, that's like a you know, like Total War Napoleon. It gives me that feeling when you have all of the artillery exploding in the air and then just absolutely wiping out a ton of units. This poor guy just got sniped here. What a fun game, dude. Uh oh, we have Ragna invading the northern island. These with thuds, which are getting absolutely destroyed by this Viper. There's 3 left. Oh, dude, they just keep getting one shot. This guy is getting 2 shot. Oh, not for long though. Oh, no rocket. Oh, there we go. Rocket. Good, good. The happy serotonin rushing through my brain. Oh yeah, Pyro coming in, doing actually a lot of damage, but he died. What a hero! What a hero! Not that I'm taking sides or anything. I'm always on PJQ's side. Okay. As long as he plays Armada. You know why I'm on his side? I actually don't see any right now. Oh, there are. He always builds radar towers. How cool is that? Alright, these Rangers they're doing damage to these Zeuses. Actually, well, they're not doing too much, to be honest, actually. Oh yeah, they're not even targeting them anymore. Oh, not these Zeuses. I'm sorry. What an idiot. Goodness gracious. What unit is back here? There's a singular Zeus back here, sitting on this island, ready to take it back. Alright, we do finally have the Air Force coming in here, able to take out these Rangers eventually with some light gunships. Just tier 1 air though. It's only tier 1, but actually these archers are doing some good damage here. Although they were able to take out a Ranger, they won't be able to take out the second one unless some miracle. Oh, and also the anti-air Air Force. All those fighters just absolutely obliterated that gunship army. Reclaim bots coming in. And, yeah, so what is Blue's plan here? I would start building nukes, to be honest. I would say building nukes is never a bad idea. They have advanced aircraft plants, building hurricanes. Yeah, that's not bad. Obviously, they need to build up their regular army, too. But, the anti-nuke on the map isn't too good, aside from them. You know, green has a couple anti-nuke, purple has 1 anti-nuke for Bogdan. But, I don't... What is Bogdan doing, man? Look, where's his army? Oh, it's down here, okay. On the beach with the northern island. This poor Pyro, just absolutely getting eviscerated. Reclaim bots coming in, reclaiming Razorback wreckage. Oh, dang, dude. They're getting hit, though. They're definitely getting hit. More Rangers coming in here. And, oh, Archer is also firing. But, to no avail. That was Archer fire, correct? Yeah, that's Archer fire. Rangers doing a... I wouldn't say good amount of damage. They're doing okay, I guess. Yeah, now they're doing some more damage. It's a lot of splash damage, for sure. It's splash damage for sure. And it's going to hurt Purple Team in the long run. I would say getting some ships out wouldn't be bad. They do have a shipyard here. Even just building, I don't know. I don't think a supporter would do well. Maybe an Era. An Era wouldn't be bad. Enforcer obviously would be ideal, or a Snake. Or, you know, multiple of them. One wouldn't do very much. But, just raining down here. This poor Pitbull How could they? How could they? What did the pit bull do to you? Although we do have Razorbacks, you know, these battle mechs coming in. Wait, is that a gantry unit? It is! Alright, we have gantries. Early on in the game. Well, I would say early on in the game. Pretty early on? I think that's fair to say. Razorbacks able to take out these pyros. Nah, they're not actually too good, to be honest. Clipping through this terrain here. Being targeted by these rangers big time. Yeah, I guess Firestorm just does not care. So all those pirates are going down. And do we have ships being built here? We don't. And I guess they'd have to get through those millenniums first, or they could go all the way around. But yeah, definitely not ideal to try to kill these things. Obviously, they should have just used their air force. So we have torpedo bombers coming in here. Is this from Bogna? No, it's from Ragna. I probably spiked on the audio levels there. I was like so excited. Is this from Bogna? Is Bogna doing something? Oh, these torpedo bombers are landing on the enemy island, so that's not ideal. Always patrol them. Always patrol them. Yes, so these millenniums are docked on this other side. Actually, they're getting killed by these Razorbacks, and I guess these Marauders too. These Titans coming in for a bombing run. Well, not really, actually. I didn't see any torpedoes drop. Oh, there we go. We got some torpedoes there. We got some. Here's 2 torpedoes. Ooh, landing right onto that archer, and it goes down. So these 2 millenniums are hurting really bad. 1 goes down, and there's only 1 left. It, of course, will be taken out. Oh, actually, that Millennium Wreckage was doing some heavy work catching all those torpedoes, but yeah, it does go down eventually. And that's stalling Green's Navy for the moment. There's a tier 1 shipyard there. There's a tier 2 somewhere. Well, there used to be. Maybe I think I actually got rid of it. I don't see it anymore. And of course, I have some Zeus's here. Yeah, that's kind of stalled the Green attack in general, actually. But they have the southern island, they have the middle island, and they have all of their island. Although they're really just not building on this island at all. Not even Mexes. Oh, they're finally building metal mines. They have some down here. I guess 3, 4, 5. Oh, these are just regular ones. And Zegers' commander is actually here, so that's odd. I think blue wins. I think blue definitely can win. I would say I would not count out green though. But if blue focuses a lot on their air force and their ships, I would say they have it in the bag. And then keep some good defenses. Actually, we're seeing anti-air coming out. Oh, they're actually making sumos. They have a gantry somewhere. Correct? No, that's just an advanced bot lab. Okay, I don't play Cortex, okay? Please, please. That's a tier 2 advanced bot. How could you not know that? You idiot. No one would say that. That's mean. Alright, we have an advanced shipyard here. Not building anything, though. How disappointing. Build your stuff. Bognan. Bognan? What are you doing, Bognan? Oh, what is he planning to do with his comm? Yeah, Bognan is just not building up stuff, really. He has his tier 1 army here. He has some copperheads and tier flak. Not a bad idea, actually. But not producing anything in his tier 2 bot lab, so, or vehicle plant. I don't know. Oh yeah, so Bognan with vehicles, odd. We saw the Zeus here. Good guy. And then we have a metal extractor back here as well. Which is, it's just a little funny to me. Yes, nukes would be quite good here. I think actually just missile silos would also just be really, really good. Is that, what was that from? Alright, we have green coming in here. Doing some damage. Was that from a missile silo? Oh, I think it may have been from a bantha. I don't know. Yeah, let's not worry about it. We have some Zeus's coming in here against blue. Just losing a lot of units. But kind of shows that blue is definitely weak down here. They don't have defenses built up, which is odd. Well, I guess except for the plasma shield. They have some defenses, but definitely not ideal. I guess what is everyone's play here? I would say it's against green. They have to fight against green somehow. I'd say purple taking this island is probably their best bet to try to win, or try to do damage, right? Obviously, I don't think going for this middle island would be a good idea. We do have a Bantha coming in alone here, being targeted by these blade wings. They're not doing enough to paralyze it though. And the Bantha does retreat after doing some damage. No one is safe from the Bantha. The good thing about going late with Cortex is that you have the Zorgoths. Is that what they're called? I think they're called Zorgoths. Well, this is an Armada gantry, but just trust me, bro. I think it's the most powerful unit in the game. I don't see how it wouldn't be. Even better than the Banthas here. And these poor Dominators getting dominated. Bantha Rocket coming out. Hitting this poor Diplomat. He's just a Diplomat. He ain't done nothing wrong. But yeah, heavy rocket bots. Able to do a lot of damage. I think they can one-shot these pyros if they ever get hit, but they're going for the Bantha. There's pyro coming in here, and gets taken out by light artillery. How embarrassing! How embarrassing would that be to be a tier 2 unit taken out by a tier 1 light artillery vehicle? They have anti-nuke. Purple's lacking on the anti-nuke. They have what, 2? Oh, they have 2 anti-nukes. And that's it. Blue up here with their conquerors. Yeah, like an anti-nuke there. I'll speed it up a bit till we get some attacks going. Right now we're just seeing some light skirmishing, I would say. No big losses on each side. Some decent hits back here from the heavy rocket bots, but not a lot being done for sure. Blue coming in here with what we have: Zeus's, sharpshooters, able to do some damage against these Zeus's. Oh, big Bertha though. We got some long range plasma cannons built up. And although this plasma deflector will be able to tank a few of those shots, I don't know how many it's going to be able to take. But yeah, if they do end up shooting, if these Berthas do shoot, which right now they're just shooting. Yeah, they have a long range. They're just shooting at the beach. Oh, there we go. But the plasma bolt was deflected. Good plasma shield. Shield. I don't know. Actually, does this? Yeah. We have purple. How did I miss this? We have purple coming in here into the southern island with their air force. Is this Bogdan's air force? Bogdan is doing something. Get it on the books. Bogdan is helping his team out here. Awesome, awesome. Although green is still fortified up here in the ravine. Launching some heavy rockets. Nice miss. Yeah, what are these? The rapiers. Is that a sword? I know it's a sword. Why am I asking you a question? Yes, it's a sword. These gunships. Should they be called gunships? I think they should be called rocket ships. They're not doing bad, not at all. Although there is some anti-air back here. This poor Sumo. Heavy armored assault button. He's definitely heavy armored. Look how many shots he's tanking. It's insane. But he's gonna die. So that's rough. It's definitely rough to no one just cares about you. No one at all. Yeah, looks like this is a sweep though. Although green is coming in with some fighters, some freedom fighters. So that's tier 1 aircraft. But they will be able to take out these gunships because gunships aren't air-to-air, which is really rough because these rocket ships are not bad at all. I don't think Bogdan has even built any anti-air, if you know what I mean. Looks like they're going to be going, maybe attacking these Sumos? No, they're just quitting. They're like, please kill me. And there's Bogdan's, well, part of his air force, I guess. Wait, does he have fighters back here? He has fighters back here. Oh my gosh. He could have taken out those fighters. He should have brought them along anyways. Oh well. Oh well. There are still Razorbacks. Oh. Whoa, which are these battle mechs, but they're nothing against these Banthas, so it is wise for them to retreat. And we will zoom out here and commence the waiting game. We still have purple, just shelling this middle island with mortars and heavy rockets. This poor Manticore taking hits, and he goes down. Oh, look at all that. Thor, tier 3 Terminator tank being built. One of these Big Berthas was taken out maybe, or just killed, I don't know. But they do have a really long reload time, so, well, not really long actually. I would just say normal length long. And there we go. Shoot at the plasma deflector. But yeah. It's not doing anything to it really. Big Bertha returning fire somewhere. I don't know exactly where it's shooting. I don't know why green just doesn't target somewhere else that doesn't have a plasma deflector on it. Like if we target this guy, we can see how big its range is. It could be shooting here, but I guess he probably doesn't see all these Sumos. Purple not actually able to keep all of the island, and we have 4 Big Berthas coming in. Not Big Berthas, Banthas. 4 Banthas coming in. Well, 5 I guess actually. A little attack from blue here. Well, actually, a little attack from Bogdan. I wasn't able to select to see what that thing was. I guess maybe just a gunship though. Yeah, too many archers. Are these Banthas? Okay, these Banthas are coming through the ravine. Purple is being forced back, evacuating their army. Shields, yes, that would be good. We're having Big Bertha shooting down here. Wow, look at all these shields for Captain John. He needs to build some artillery up there. Yes, Banthas are coming. I'm surprised no one was building nukes yet. We do have this detonator, the EMP launcher, but no nukes. No nukes. Oh, we have the Thors coming in though. How cool is this? Oh. Look at him go. Rocket coming straight in, paralyzing all of that. Taking out that plasma detector. Molector. And these peewees, they're doing their part. Look at him go. Look at him go. They're doing a great job here. Good job, team. Although that plasma shield is back up, and some big explosion happened here. Bogdan is in trouble. Yes, switching over here, Bogdan is his base up here is being taken out, and his level 2 shipyard is under attack. He has some Leviathans, these long-range battle submarines, and some sharks too, but will it be enough? I don't know. This is a pretty big army, but I guess if they don't have any oh, they do have subs. They have piranhas, the submarine killers, so yeah, they're definitely killing those submarines. And there are, what, 4 Leviathans left? So, not ideal at all. Torpedoes coming in, doing damage. They need to take out these subs first. Or these sub killers, rather. These piranhas. Piranhas should not be able to take out a Leviathan. That's all I'm going to say on that. Like, think about what is the bigger fish. A Leviathan or a piranha, okay? It's a Leviathan. There should be no competition here. We have some more Leviathans coming in, though. Also, Air Force here, dropping torpedoes on this epoch, but also being taken up by fighters, so not the best play here. I don't know why. We've all seen Green's anti-air Air Force might. Why would you bring in your Air Force with no fighters? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I can't understand. This tip of the Northern Island, though, was taken out by these Terminator tanks. And it's just not going well for blue right here. I don't know why they're focusing on 2 people at once. Bogdan is not your enemy right now. There shouldn't be at least 2 you're focusing on. Technically, yes. He is your enemy, but... This advanced shipyard not building anything. This advanced shipyard not building anything. This one is, though. Bogdan is able to defend his realm. At least for a little bit. At least for a little bit. Yeah, blue has to pull in some more submarines. For sure. These Terminator tanks coming in. Oh, this one at the front. Oh, taking a lot of damage there. Some big rockets coming in. And it's not looking too hot. Another rocket comes in. Big explosions. And give me the health percentage. I don't care about the stockpile percentage, please. Yeah, it's gonna go down though. Actually, we already had one go down here. I didn't realize he had 3. I thought he only had 2. This thrower is gonna try to get out, but they are dreadfully slow. Some nice anti-air here though from these Archangels. Bogdan coming up here with his Titan, his torpedo bomber. And it gets taken out. It just explodes into a cloud. Not even a slow descent into the ground. Just absolute destruction. Some big navy here. Big navy. It's like Big Pharma, but worse. Oh no. Oh no. That was a big explosion, taking out lots of units there. Fusion reactor blowing up. Maybe. I actually don't know what that was. Thor didn't take too much damage though. He's just trucking along. He's tanking it because he's a tank. Save me from my flesh prison. Yeah, Flo is having pressure put on him. Oh, there is a Korgoth being built. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Only at 6% though, so it's gonna take a little bit before it's able to combat this Thor. Although it's doing a little jiggity dance. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't want to fight anymore. Maybe it's never mind. No, it wants to kill. And the Flo's commander coming in here, cloaked, spending 1,000 energy, just to cloak, and deguns the Thor. Just degun the Thor and leave. Absolutely just stalls Green's attack there. What a gamer play. I never want to hear those words again. Never say gamer to me ever again. Alright, Rangers. Wait, yeah, Rangers. Coming in with their beautiful artillery here. We're just seeing a lot of damage coming through. Doing quite a good job. Oh, this anti-air. Oh, just wrecking this poor Air Force. Yeah, they just explode. They're just gone. All these stealth fighters. Not so stealthy now, are ya? Now, Blue's Navy is just able to dominate. Ooh, artillery. Yeah, baby. And this whole southern island is absolutely just destroyed. There's some little things back here. Some tier 1 mexes and a bunch of reclaim bots. Some sumos, but that's about it. Yep. Uh-oh. This poor Zeus. Oh. Dead. 2 Zeuses fallen together. Just absolutely destroyed by these rapiers. Yeah, these rapier gunships, awesome, awesome. Oh, look at all this artillery! Yeah. Ouch. I think I could be a sound effects artist, don't you? Uh oh, Pipple, almost dead. Poor guy. Uh oh, no, he's still on. Okay, all right. Lots of Blues Navy coming in here. Taking some shots, though. I don't know what is it. It's trying to kill this Bantha, maybe? But no. It's running away. It's not having a good time. Oh, yeah. Also, if you've made it this far in the video, I don't know if you watched my last one. Not a lot of people did. It actually did really poorly, which I was surprised by. I got a new mic. I hope you guys can tell. I can tell when I listen back to the recordings, but, you know. I don't know why is there an anti-nuke carrier all the way down here? What point is that? It's ridiculous. These mountains saving lives here, saving lives. We have some all-terrain heavy plasma cannon. Oh, and Samantha's coming in here. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Getting deflected by this poor plasma thing. It's hurting. Actually, it's not really hurting. It's probably going to hurt eventually. Yeah, you can just see it. It's HP slowly going down here. Bam, 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 bam. It is doing its job, though. It's doing its job. I like, yeah. We have some big, heavy rockets coming down here. We had units getting inside here. There we go. Plasma deflector goes down. But so do a lot of battle mechs. Well, this Bantha's hurting pretty bad there. If they could take it out, that'd be a nice win for them. Because they've lost so much. No, looks like they're not going to try for it. Another Bantha coming in from the north, flanking them. And they're pushed off the beach. Actually, this Bantha is getting way too aggressive. I could definitely see him going down. Oh. Yeah, dude, just more Vanguards going down. Eventually, yep. Alright, this Bantha's about to blow. There it goes. It actually doesn't blow, but, yeah. Yeah, poor Zekris. Zekris and Firestorm. Feeling the pain. Are these Korgoths? Yes, we have 3 Korgoths. Meow, meow, meow. Just doing nothing. Why aren't they doing nothing? It don't make no sense. Gotta do something. Oh, some more Air Force coming in here. Maybe. Some these torpedo bombers. They're just gonna get taken out by anti-air again. Yep, there goes Green's anti-air Air Force. I don't understand this play. I mean, he makes the same play again. Lots of sumos here. Ooh, big rockets coming in here. Just missing everyone, though. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Not really dominating there, bud. Oh. Nope. Not dominating again. Oh, Spantha's just taking hits from this ambush here. And this Big Bertha is like 1 hit away from going down. Heavy rockets finally hitting. Finally. This Bertha, it's gonna go down? Nope. Is he gonna ever target it? No, they're just gonna stand in the way of rockets. Looks like PJQ just does not care about his Banthas at all. No, they take it out, finally. Okay, good job. Also, they took out this experimental gantry, which is always a plus. Always a plus to take out the big gantries. And green is pushed back onto this mountain. This mountain is saving lives yet again from taking these hits. This Vanguard shooting its heavy plasma cannon every once in a while. Just whenever it feels like it, you know. It does good damage against these Zeuses, but they may be able to get away. No, they won't. There is no escape. Oh, 2 go down. And it's a little wonky. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And those Zeuses go down. So, well, there's still one left, crawling out of the wreckage of his brothers, revived, resurrected from the dead. You may be able to make it. Yeah, I think the all-terrain spider is giving up. And we have this little force down here, building some nano turrets. But for why? Pour qué, monsieur? Du bist ein Idiot. Epochs. This one's actually taking a decent amount of damage. They need a run, but there's nowhere to hide. Also, we have these catalysts, these tactical missile launchers coming in, but they hit the water. How embarrassing. Yeah, these nukes, or these missiles could definitely hit somewhere else. I don't know why there's... I mean, focusing the epochs are good, but, you know, they're running away now, so... best not to worry about it for now. Alright, we have all these sumos coming in here against green. And, wow, my frames, they ain't doing too well. I have to say, they're hurting bad. I was like, a 3v3v3v3, this is going to be a nightmare. It's actually not as bad as I expected it would be, but, yeah. Oh! Oh! Nice one. Lots of green circles popping up here. But yeah, these sumos are still trudging forward, but they're taking a lot of fire. They're sumo slow. Ha, got him. Is it a super slow? I said sumo slow because they're sumos, huh? Yeah, they're super slow. So they ain't doing too hot. I think this is recent though. I think they may have taken out this bantha. They're just trying to get to this gantry. They're trying their hardest, but it's just not working out for them. Why am I looking here? There's nothing here. Oh, Korgoth from blue. Korgoth from blue. Also, there's this Intimidator here, which is just chilling out, not even firing. Dude, when they say something's wrong long range, they really mean it. That covers almost the whole island here. And it's not even firing. Also, my poor frames. Can, like, someone die, please? I really just need a team to die here, so my frames aren't horrible forever and ever. Like, look how many units there are in this map here. Alright, big explosion coming in here. Yeah, as long as we're taking out entities, my frames will slowly get better and better. Anti-air killing air. That's good, that's good. Alright, we have a big Air Force push here. Lots of Avengers coming in from blue. Just try not to move the camera. Otherwise I'll have a seizure. What are they doing though? Alright, they're combating green's Air Force. But attacking someone with an Air Force over their own turf is never a good idea. And most of this Air Force is not even going to be left to do anything. Like, you really have to have superior numbers to kill someone's own Air Force over their base. Yeah, so that was a bit of a failed push, not gonna lie. Laptop is too slow to handle the game. Same. My laptop is dying. It wants to die. It's asking me to just end it. But I won't let it. I won't let it go. We're seeing, what are these green things? Are these like EMPs or something? Korgoth coming in. I wish I could find out what fired those. I mean, I'm assuming those are EMPs. Lots of Korgoths though. Big Korgoth push here. Well, not a push. They're not going anywhere, but oh, also purple is the center island, by the way. No, I covered that actually. I covered that. Anyone want a 1v1? Yeah, purple's looking super strong here actually. Just with their Korgoths. Hey, you could go in, Eco Noob. You could go in, man. Oh wow, lots of energy to Ragna. And metal. Is Bogdan leaving? Oh. Oh yeah. Bogdan's experimental gantry. Coming under fire from this Korgoth. This looks like it's the end of Bogdan. Never really got to do much in this game. He could have done a lot, but yeah. I don't know. His mentality was off, maybe. Alright, let's see how this Korgoth does up here. They could try to take it out. I mean, it doesn't have anti-air, so... I mean, not if you land your ships on the ground, yeah, then it's gonna die. Or they could just go in with, you know, 5, 6, or their own Korgoths. Yeah, my PC is having a struggle bus. A mobile RTX 2060 is just, it's not having a good time, I have to say. Big explosions, so that's nice to look at. And these Korgoths just killing their fellow Korgoth. How could they? 5 frames a second. It says 20, but there's no way this is 20. Alright, this Korgoth is self-destructing in a few seconds. Pretty early self-destruct. It must have been manual or something, I don't know. 2, 1, and it goes. Kaboom. Doesn't really kill anything though. Intimidator, still not. Or actually, no. I guess it did fire finally. And these screamers are also doing some good damage against anti-air. Good damage against the anti-air. No, they're doing anti-air damage against air units. No, we're busy. I don't know, dude. I know when this game ends, it's pretty soon, not to spoil it, but like, I don't see how this is gonna end. Also, I guess my music just died. So that's fun. A lone, what, torpedo bomber coming in here? Uh-oh. We got a nuclear missile launch somewhere. I didn't see anyone build a nuclear missile, so I want to see where this blows. Actually, no, it's probably just going to be hit by anti-air, but yeah, let's try to look through all these icons to find an anti-nuke. How about we? Is this it? No, all-terrain assault mix. Why would that be an anti or a nuke? Nuke's back here? There we go, we have some silencers back here. Okay. Alright, Econoob is bowing out, giving all of his stuff to Xerxes. My frames have stabilized, although it says that they've gone down, but I feel like it's more stable now. That could just be me, though. Alright, we have Blue's Navy coming down south here. With they got some Conquerors, some Millenniums. We got this Colossus, which is their anti-nuke. Doing good anti-air stuff. Doing good on land stuff. Not really, actually. We're doing a bit of damage against these Banthas, but yeah. Not too big a deal, really. And their goal, I guess, would be trying to get these flagships. Which, I don't know, I just don't see them winning against 4 flagships. I just don't see it happening. And then we also have blue invading from the south on land with, they got some hammers, some Zeuses, erasers, which would be the radar jammers. And then they also have a radar bot of their own, Marky. Little Marky, look how cute he is. He's waving his arms around. Alright. And they are being hit with these flagships. All this damage. Ooh. It's coming in. It's raining down. Look at all these bullets coming in. I could watch this forever. Ranger goes down. Conqueror goes down. They're just stuck against the side of the map. This is the world that you envision, Flat Earthers. How does it feel? This is what would happen to you if you're on one of these ships. Oh no, I just selected all that. I don't know how. I touched my touchpad accidentally. Lone Bantha down here. Stand in a pool of water, so it's fun. Alright, these epochs, are they are they able to kill these ever? Is it gonna happen? These guys are just gonna take more damage as they get closer to the flagships. Except for these piranhas. They're gonna be able to do some damage against those epochs. Although they're being torpedo bombed. Yeah, the epochs taking down that Colossus as well. Looks like all the anti-air is down. So the torpedo bombers are able to come in. But those piranhas are going to be quite annoying until they're dealt with the torpedo bombers. We have some torpedoes coming in here. Not too many though. I think a lot of them got taken out by that anti-air. But the epochs are going to be just fine. These piranhas should have targeted the lowest health one, but now they're going for this one. I guess because it's not being healed. That kind of makes sense. But there's only 3 piranhas left. Scratch that. There's only 2. And yeah, they're all going to go down here. How unsurprising. Although there's some serpents, long-range battle submarines also coming in. So that's fun, I guess. Poor construction subs. The Grim Reapers. Actually, they're resurrection subs. Excuse me. How could I? And yeah, these serpents just sitting here. I guess because, they can sit back there. They're like snipers. But they'll be going down eventually. Now before taking out some of these resurrection subs. I like how a resurrection sub is called the Grim Reaper. Like, shouldn't it be for, like, the coolest unit in the game? Oh. So it's just a little sub. And Grim Reapers kill people, right? It should be the opposite way around. Something big goes up here. This will blow. I think it was probably a fusion reactor. Yeah, advanced fusion reactor goes down. Deals a decent amount of damage. I guess because there's so many rangers back here. So many isn't there's 3 back here. And now there's less than that. As in there's none left. They're all gone. Yeah, these advanced construction subs built some anti-air flak guns. The Naval series. Ooh, how professional. Yeah, it all comes to nothing. Nothing happens with that. Oh, we have Bogdan down here. He's still kicking. He's still kicking. He's sending all of his energy and metal to his teammates. I mean, Ragnar is definitely dominant in the team. I don't know if that's because all the metal and energy has been sent their way or just naturally. But we have some Banthas coming in here. Onto the Green Island. As well as their Air Force. Please tell me these are fighters. They're Hawks. Yes, they're stealth fighters. Yeah, whenever that Air Force gets moving, the frames drop. Yeah, Green really just does not have the Air Force right now. And also, of course, just to inflict pain upon my computer, they have a bunch of peewees down here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's not looking too hot for Green right now. These Banthas are able to do damage back here. We have a lot of peewees coming in, dude. If people can stop building tier 1 stuff, that would be nice on my computer. Ha 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 ha. no one's really lacking on the anti-nuke here, so that's pretty good, I guess. Oh, advanced fusion reactors? Dude, these guys are gonna blow soon. They need to be targeted. These guys need to be targeted. I just want to see the explosion. You know, tactically, it takes out energy. It's cool, right? But like, realistically, we're all just here for the explosion. And I don't think anything nice can hit anything, except in the ravine. Taking out poor Green's base. Their whole island is looking shabby now. Lots of factories back here. Oh, advanced fusion reactors blow. Let's go. Look at all them explode. Some more minor explosions back here. And Zekris. Uh-oh. Is this the last commander for Green? Charging in a battle here at 83% health. Able to D-gun this Bantha, maybe? It's within range, I would say. Yeah, definitely within range. There we go, there goes the D-gun. And Bantha goes down. This one also going down, but not from the D-gun. And, yeah, Zekris is not looking too hot. 50%. Biddy. 50%. But, yeah, Purple is spotted as commander here. Banthas are not turning back, though. Taking out experimental gantries left and right, along with nano turrets. It will take out this advanced bot lab as well. Just everything. Poor Zekris. This would have been eco noob. He could have gotten his 1v1 that he wanted. Also, Navy stuff up here, but I'm not going to focus back here. Just know that it's happening. Ragna is invading with their Navy. Going to be targeting all this production here. But I believe, I don't know, but I think that Zekris' commander is going to go down here. And I think that's going to be it for the green team. I don't see his commander, actually. Oh, there it is. It's right here. So. And also we have Korgots invading blue as well. And where are blue's commanders? Captain John. And we have Tifon, I think, are the only ones left. I don't think Dark Blue is his commander anymore. Flow. Yeah, there's like what, eight Korgoths back here, but they're taking damage from the Air Force, so it's not looking too hot. Actually, 10 in total. Purple's Air Force is coming in though, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot for sure. Don't know how much it's actually going to be able to do. Big explosion here. Korgoths going down. How is Zekris' commander doing here? Oh, 8% health. There's no way he's not going down, right? Does Purple stop the attack? No. They're coming in again. And oh my gosh, Ragna's full Air Force coming in here. Now this Air Force is going to do some work here, protecting their Korgoths, those that are left. Maybe they could have gone in a bit earlier. Big explosion down here though. I like that. That's what my commentating's devolved into. Big explosion here, as if you wouldn't already see it. Alright, this Air Force, it's doing work. Still the problem as you're attacking someone else's base. Or you're attacking over someone else's base, but you know, it's all good. So yeah, these Korgoths are still trudging along though. Yeah, this looks like it's Captain John and Tifon. Gotta keep their commanders out of the battle. We have Firestorm actually still has his comm too. In terms of purple commanders, Ragna is his commander. And I think that may be it. Or that's all I'm seeing currently. Yeah, looks like purple is bent on world domination. Zekris' commander goes down. There we go. I'm glad I finally caught that though. It's up to Firestorm. His commander is cloaked at 100% health. That's where you want to be. But, you know, with his energy going down, how long is he going to be able to keep that cloak up? I believe it's 100 energy. Sorry. Again, yawning again. 100 energy to stay cloaked if you're sitting still, and 1,000 if you're moving. So he doesn't really need that much energy just to sit still. We're also seeing nuclear launches. Although anti-nuke is still pretty good coverage. Is this the nuke? Was that a nuke? I don't think that was a nuke. No, no, these are nukes, I think. Yeah. Only one silencer left, though. Yeah, these Korgoths, you're not able to stop them. May as well just run away. And there's just a light blue bantha back here for whatever reason. As if green needs more beating. Or to be beat more. Uh-oh. Not able to cloak anymore. Firestorm's commander is left exposed. It's definitely not ideal, I would say. But I don't know what is able to kill it. Are these bombers coming in? Yeah, they are. Oh, yeah, baby. Ooh, down to 68. It would have been cooler if it was 1% higher. 40% health left. Not too many bombers coming in, but we got some more. And Firestorm's commander does go down. That's it for green team. That's it for the Western Island. And my frames are back again. Not really, actually. It's still pretty bad. But yeah, purple is definitely dominating. I don't see blue ever coming back from this. So yeah, I mean they do have catalysts, but that ain't gonna do nothing. And apparently I still have an Armada commander selected. I think it may be a bug because I selected Firestorm's commander before he went down. Now he's just fully selected, I guess. I don't know if that's how it works, but it is quite annoying, isn't it? Oh, there we go. It's gone. Okay. Captain John just parading in here, cloaked, and he goes down. Takes out a Korgoth, though. So there's one commander left. And Captain John is the only one still alive on blue. I don't see whose commander is left. Oh, Captain John's. His second commander. And 15% health left. Whoa, all just barely missing all those rockets. But of course he goes down. So, good job, everyone. It was a fun game. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you want to see more stuff like this, I'll show you the graphs. Ragna doing really, really good here. And yeah, green was ahead for a while, but then purple just soared. Purple just soared. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Adios. Have a good rest of your day.